Okay, let's play some damn chess. You slant-eyed slut from China? You slut from China? Street whore. Street whore. Come on, you street whore fucking slut from China. Well, she smells like spit. Wait a minute. God fucking damn it. There she goes. Oh, love! She's cute. I have to play her later tonight. Oh, and there's a spit smell gal. With spit smell. Wow, she smells like spit smell. With spit. Oh, wait a minute. Man, they're gonna have some goddamn karaoke. There's some poetry night. You suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. Hon. God fucking damn it. Okay, scroll down, you son of a bitch. You see, this is fucking pissing me off. Jesus fucking Christ. Suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. Street whore from China? From China? Play the goddamn video. Jamie, kill the football player.
Portion of the bone.
That's it? Yeah, your muscles can grow back, guy.
You doing
The muscle was blown off.
You
It can't
suck
grow back.
back.
Yes, it can. Muscle grows back. Yeah, muscle.
Come on, you slant-eyed slut.
Degenerate sometimes.
It's not a piece of a muscle, buddy. It's like the whole calf.
You suck my dick, bitch. Come on, you goddamn motherfucker. Start the goddamn game, you goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. God fucking damn it, god damn it, god damn it. This is what the fuck this is. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. Start the goddamn game, you goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. Okay. God fuck it. It's only 3 fucking minutes long. God.
Okay, so you didn't have your... See, the way you came in saying your whole foot was now gone. Everything was gone.
Not
The bone,
foot.
the
That's
bone,
the back of the leg.
the bone, and everything.
You suck
Funny how the story changes as we start asking questions.
Change the back of the
You
leg.
suck my dick.
What's this go Justin, watch. Y'all gonna bug the hell out. I'm gonna show you. Where's this
God
video at?
fucking
Parker,
How can I turn the video on?
I gotcha. Parker, thank you for the
damn it.
trash panda. And let me see if I can make you big.
Suck my dick,
I don't
bitch.
know if I can make you big. Hold on. I think they took that away from me when they updated my account. Give me a second.
I just want to show y'all right now what's going
He's
on.
bringing out that
and how it
whore.
relates to what he's talking about.
You
Right.
suck my
Right
dick.
now, I don't have the ability to make your screen any bigger than it is because they upgraded my account to be able to stream from Streamlabs, and they won't let me do it.
Well, I will tell
You
y'all.
suck
I
my-
too
you suck
had
my
my
slut.
leg blown. I'm blown off, and I currently
Suck
have a brace
my-
right
suck
now.
my
and
slut.
I would show y'all like literally right now, and the muscle was gone,
Suck
and the
my
muscle
dick,
grew
bitch.
back, bro. That's That happens.
Suck my
That's the power of Doug.
It happens. It
Suck
happens
my
within
dick,
3
bitch.
weeks.
Bro.
The entire thing grows back.
Suck my
Come on, man.
dick,
Stop,
Bro,
stop.
I'm trying to
Don't
help
lie
you because
like
I don't
that.
want you to. I don't want you to make
Don't
us
lie
look bad
like
out
that.
here. You
Don't
can't
lie
tell
like
the
that.
audience. You can't tell people that your leg
Don't
was
lie
blown
like
off
that.
and
It
broken into
was.
You
I
pieces.
have the
suck my dick,
documentation. I have the paperwork. There's nothing you can
At
say
this,
to
at
change
this,
that,
at this
buddy.
point, at this point, bro, nobody believes you. You said your leg
They don't
blew
have to
off.
believe. They
Suck
can
my
go to my
dick.
Yeah.
page.
No one believes you.
They can look my name.
MJ,
up.
you already wasted your opportunity. No one believes you now. You got caught
They don't
lying.
have to believe me.
So I'm sorry.
They don't have to
Suck
If you
believe
go
my
me.
dick.
All
if
I
you go to
know,
my
I
page,
could not
if you go to
walk,
my
and I'm
page, I got a
walking
lot of
again.
videos
Suck
on my
my
And
page.
slut.
I just retired as a special agent.
You will always see my picture. If y'all go to my page,
You
y'all can
suck
see I
my
got a leg brace.
motherfucking dick,
I was in a
bitch.
horrible accident and my muscle was gone. I was technically not supposed to be walking out here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need no
Suck
God or
my
nothing like that. I
dick,
didn't pray. My brother stopped everybody from praying for me and everything like that. And all my stuff came back. And I'm
Now,
and I'm-
first you said your leg. You just stated you had been shot. Now make your mind up. Was it you? Were you shot? Was it an
Y'all hear me
accident?
my dick,
say that's y'all hear me say my
Yeah,
I
you
got
did.
shot.
You did. Yeah, you did say that.
No, I didn't. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you did. You
No,
just
I
said
didn't.
that.
I just said my
Motherfucking
leg was
dick.
blown off.
Okay, you said it in the
Suck
same
my
context as
motherfucking
me.
slut.
Then you
No,
came back and said you were in an accident.
What's
Then you said to me,
Alright.
your leg and your
Suck my
leg
dick,
growing
bitch.
back and mine being blown off by the back of blown off by a hydroshock.
The difference is
Do
I
you
can
know what a
show you.
hydroshock?
Suck
Do
my
you know what a
dick, bitch.
hydroshock bullet is?
Bro, I can
Do
show
you know
you.
what? Do you know what a hydroshock bullet is?
MJJ, hold
Suck
up,
my
hold up.
dick.
MJ,
God
it
damn
doesn't
it.
matter what blew your muscle off. The fact of the matter is muscle can regenerate. And there's lots of medical articles on this. Skeletal muscle regeneration is modulated by
Christ.
inflammation. And they tell you the various factors that play into
Jesus
muscle
fucking
regeneration as
Christ.
long as it's skeletal muscle. So like what you're hearing from Mass is his experience. He's saying he had skeletal
Jesus
muscle damage and his grew back the same way yours did, the same way the scientists say can happen. And Judas, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says he got shot by an expensive self-defense, I can't say the word on TikTok, in Iraq. That doesn't make sense either. So here's the deal. Okay, muscle, certain types of muscle can actually grow back and regenerate. I've seen it happen. So like, you started the conversation by saying your leg was blown off. And now we whittled it down to you're missing part of your calf muscle. So I'm not impressed by this.
As well, Justin. What I want to say medically, Justin, I just want to
Suck
say
my
this.
dick,
Bones
bitch.
can partially regenerate too. The rib can partially regenerate pretty rapidly.
But this is what I want you. This is what I want you to hear. Obviously, they put me in physical therapy because there's nothing you can do. The physical therapist, Justin, they measure if this guy's telling the truth. He would know the physical therapist measures your movement and measures the amount of muscle that is left every time you go. Okay? Mine went from a 2%, Justin, and after going to the church and having prayer, it went to 98% within 2 days.
How come prayer doesn't work for anyone else?
Justin, I don't know.
See, this is the big problem with prayer is like when people have like what we would call rare medical anomalies and somebody was praying, they assume it has to be God. But what do we do when all the rest of the prayer studies indicate otherwise, right? What about the millions of starving children around the globe that literally all they need is something to eat to keep them from dying? What about them? How come prayer doesn't work for them?
Justin, you're not talking to some guy that was raised up in a church that really is just some super Christian. You're talking to a guy. I didn't care, Justin, who would help me walk again. I didn't care if it was Buddha.
That's not the answer to my question. That's not my question is, how do you know that what happened to you is a response to prayer when 99% of the time prayer doesn't get answered? How do you make that connection?
Because, Justin, the last place I went to was a church. I was
Okay, so it's a correlation causation fallacy.
Justin, I literally was an atheist. I've read
I'm sure you were.
Lawrence Cross, Richard Dawkins, Stephen Hawkins, Carl Sagan. I've read all these people when I was growing up. I wanted to be an astrophysicist. I can't explain it, Justin.
I know you can, but that doesn't mean that your God did it.
I prayed to Jesus, and I went back to physical therapy.
Suck my dick.
98%.
Stupid!
Yes, I'm sure.
100%.
Well, I look forward to seeing the documentation because I don't believe anything you tell me because you've already lied once.
No.
Yeah,
Suck my
niggas
slut.
look bad out here, man. I don't like that, man.
Listen, I'm a person of integrity. I'm a retired
Horse
law
shit.
enforcement. I'm a person of integrity. I'm a retired. Well, it's kind of different for law enforcement inspectors, sir. Like we got to have the highest form of integrity to even get there.
Well,
Wait, do you get where?
I trust law enforcement. I trust soldiers more than I do law enforcement. So law enforcement is an upgrade of believability.
A law enforcement inspector is not a police officer that changes titles to give out tickets. We pursue all white.
You're trying to make an argument about what you're saying. When you came in to reaching too far, if you wasn't reaching, people would believe you. But you came in. My leg was blown off. Then later on, it's your muscle that's blowing off. That immediately, come on, as a Marine, you should know. Like communication is very important to us. We don't do the stretching. We get right to the point, and that's
Okay,
it.
let me stop you. You are not a Marine, so let me stop you right there, buddy.
I'm a soldier, definitely. So you're gonna downplay soldier to Marine? That's what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that?
So Matt's had an experience similar to yours, and there was no God involved. And we've got another super chat from Dexter. Dex says his dad was accidentally, with a pew-pew by one of his friends when he was 16. He was told he would never walk again. He was walking a year later. Doctors can be wrong. I agree. Doctors can be wrong. There are such things as medical anomalies. I was a medical anomaly. Every year that I saw my doctor, he said I wasn't going to live another 2 more years. And guess what? I'm 40 years old now, and I'm still here. So, yes, medical anomalies happen every day. There's always going to be somebody who has a medical phenomenon that breaks the mold. And maybe your calf growing back is an uncommon phenomenon, but it certainly isn't impossible.
It's not uncommon.
Shit in my pants.
That's impossible within 3 weeks.
It's not uncommon for the muscle.
I see a dick in your future. I see a dick.
medical documentaries that show the
I see a dick in your future. I see a dick.
Go down to the hospital that you got kids at, and you'll see.
My wife works there. My wife works there. I'm always at the hospital. I hear everything happen.
My physical therapist actually became a believer after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's never seen nothing like that in her life.
I got you. Well, listen, after you say your leg was blown off, and it turns out it was just your muscle and not your bone, it's just kind of hard to
It's about to get bad for you again, MJ. According to this source, muscle regeneration usually begins in the first 4 to 5 days after an injury and peaks around 2 weeks, and then gradually decreases in the next 3 to 4 weeks, which means your muscle generation literally peaks roughly 2 weeks after the initial injury. So depending on the severity of your injury, a good portion of it could have been regenerated by then. And also, Aaron, thank you for the $10 super chat. YouTube's crushing these super chats today. Says just because you can't explain something doesn't mean God did it. You need to demonstrate the necessary connection between the two events.
Well, I believe I've done that because I've told you guys what happened to me. And I understand what you just stated because when with that report you just read, mine was the exception to the rule. Actually, my physical therapist was going to recommend that I go on SSI disability because I was not showing any improvement at all.
For 3 weeks.
No improvement. Actually, it was getting. Actually, when he talked about the decreasing stage, I was actually.
The story keeps changing.
You just said you heal in 3 weeks, so that means they saw you healing. Hold up. That means they saw you healing in a short period of time. Why would they? Hold
You couldn't work someone off. I didn't say that.
He did. We all heard you say it. The whole chat is calling you out on it right now. All of them.
Right. You said you were supposed to go back in 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks,
Can I
right?
finish?
No, yes or no?
No.
Answer the question.
Can I put my statement? Don't put words in my mouth. What I stated to you was this.
3 weeks, you said you must
Are
go
you
back.
listening? It didn't take
I'm listening.
It didn't take to say, are you
One
listening?
slut.
I
You're
want
going
to
to
say
say one thing
something.
that I'm not going to understand. How about you clarify this first? You
Listen,
said
I said it was a miracle. I said it was a. Are you listening? I said it was a miracle because I went to church that my muscles were increasing. I went to church that Sunday, and when I went to my physical therapist that Monday after the third week. It was 98%. It was not
Justin, you know what you remind me of, Justin? You know that thing that every time you twist it, it changes the space? Rubik's Cube, right?
Yeah, we got a Rubik's Cube up in here.
No, we don't. We have words in somebody else's mouth.
MJ, I just have a quick question. I have a quick question. I was in the Marines as well.
Oh,
What was your MOS? Like
1812 MO1 tanker. Next. Let's go.
you said 1812?
you suck my
tanker.
dick,
Let's go.
bitch.
Let's go. Anything else you want to know?
He's just checking.
It's Fort Knox, Kentucky. Forbidden to you about the training. What was your MOS?
0311
Suck my
and
dick,
752 and I did
Okay, you a pencil pusher. All right.
Wait,
Look at it. It's so aggressive.
Do that.
0311 is infantry rifleman, my dude.
What we're not gonna do, we're not gonna shame any. We're not gonna shame any military member. So let's stop doing that, MJ. Don't do that here. I'm going off of what you're saying. I'm not about to insult your MOS. I'm not about to insult your service. Don't do that. And don't open the door. Don't open the door for that. No, don't open the door to do that. Let's just go off the topic. We're not going to shame any military member. None. Thank you. Continue.
All right. Well, I think Cyber just wanted to verify that you actually were, because there were some tall tales being told here, and
I believe
there were some tall tales being told here, and he wanted to validate that at least some of these tall tales were true. But Dexter has a very poignant super chat. Listen to this real quick, MJ. Dexter says, "Why didn't the doctor study you if it was so miraculous? Doctors would fight over each other to prove it was a miracle." And this is true. All the doctors that I know, if they witnessed something like that, they would be clamoring to study you. Did they do any studying of you after the fact?
Man, I'm fucking you up.
Well, they don't care.
They don't care. All the doctors I know, they would be. Where's Sarah right now? Hold on. Can someone go get Leaving Faith for us?
Can I tell you my experience?
No, just stop talking for a second. Listen, everyone listening right now, go find Sarah from Leaving Faith. I want to get the physiologist in the room right with us. I want to hear what she has to say about this. If you don't know, Leaving Faith Sarah is a literal physiologist. Let's go get her. If she's available, she's on vacation right now. She might not be available, but if she's available, guys, go find her. We need to get her in here, and I want to hear, because as someone who knows many people in the physiology or in the medical world, you're not walking out of the hospital when a miracle happens. They're literally clamoring to study you. Also, Kay, thank you for the $5 super chat. Kay says, you can tell how dishonest he is. Y'all asked him if he had a stub, and he said yes. And he did. He said you had a stub, and it grew back, and your story changed, which is why it is so difficult for us to believe anything you're saying.
Justin, they are partial. You do know that, right?
Do you know what a stub is?
Yes, when you go
Facing that ear, you're
they place these devices on you. I was getting one of those devices.
But do you know what a stub is?
I don't know what a stub is.
Okay, did you have a stub?
Facing that ear, you're
Partial stub. Okay.
Oh my God. A stub is literally the meaning of a partial. I can't with this guy, man. Like,
This is the thing. You don't understand medical terminology because you are not. It didn't happen to you. When you, I was the one who was in you. So you think when I went so what do you think?
If I could do a video right now, I would shut him off.
I'm so sorry. There's no way to do it right now with my backup account.
So
So I went to physical therapy. What do you think I did?
MJ, my question is, how do you know this was Yahweh and not the rock god Doug?
Because I pray to the God Doug. I pray to the God Buddha. I pray to the God of anybody. And the only person who gave me any type of improvement at the
No, he knew it was divine rock.
So he spent 3 weeks praying to every God until he stumbled across Jesus. Right.
Hey, MJ, do you know a guy named Mac Lester?
No.
Because Mac Lester knows you. He says, I know this guy, and he lied about seeing an angel before. Why do I keep getting? And I've heard a couple people in the comments say the same thing. They heard you tell tales about angels before. So now I'm kind of curious. Are you the type of guy that just goes around to people's lives making up tall tales?
No, I've never said I saw an angel.
Okay.
So how do you know that it was actually the Christian God? For example, and this goes back to what some people have been saying. It may be possible that you prayed, whatever, to the Christian God, but that actually Brahma and Vishnu felt sorry for you and healed you. So how do you know that you weren't healed by Brahma and Vishnu?
Well, I know because I know. It's in my spirit. And I pray to them. And they do nothing.
It's going to happen. Yeah.
Dex talk to me personally.
Dexter says he caught you in another lie. Dex, thank you for the $5 super chat. Dexter says we caught him in another lie. He first said that he didn't believe in God. Now he says that he is praying.
Yeah, in the hospital. Yes. If you
so you're praying to. You don't believe in God.
Anybody.
I don't pray to anybody, no matter what the situation is. I don't believe in God.
I didn't expect this to happen.
So you were never a real atheist. You were agnostic.
Well, after having that experience, I was calling. I
just wanted to walk with you. I just wanted to rejoin my unit. I just wanted to have a regular life with my kids.
Yeah, so you're an agnostic. I know. Just say you were agnostic rather than atheist.
Well, I'm not a religious person, so I don't know what all that is.
It just means that you didn't have a lack of belief in the God. You were open to the possibility. You didn't know what you believed.
Well, after me and being shot, I was open to the possibility because I was open because.
Give me the goddamn. I do. Put the goddamn.
I'll take 9 Millers.
Jesus fucking Christ in the fuck bucket of nut.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hello?
Yeah. Hey, as much as I'm entertained by this conversation, I think we've got some more Christians waiting to come through. So, MJJ, listen, you've been really interesting to talk to. I mean, really interesting. I think everyone's having a good time. But this is kind of a debate space, so I don't. Beyond your miracle story, I doubt you have any compelling thing to debate for. Is that true? Okay. But thanks for telling us your story. I love a good story. I believe you. I believe you. Have a good one. Thank you for serving. All right, cheers. Cyber, good to see you, brother. Are you going live later tonight? Okay, guys, make sure you're dropping Cyber a follow. He's fighting a good fight, too. Alright, perfect. Thank you. Good to see you, Cyber. Alright, we've got a return guest, and we've got a new guest named Morgan. We're going to grab Wildman first, and then we're going to grab Morgan.
And then for some reason, because Elroy doesn't have a job, Elroy is now in my TikTok guest box rather than my YouTube guest box. He's just gonna, bounce around until he finds his way into the live. You know what I mean? Welcome in, Wild Man.
Okay, I got two things I'd love to dialogue with you on. Something I think I can cook you on, and the other miracle story I know personally, and I want to hear what you think about it.
Well, if you're going to tell me a miracle story, I'm going to tell you one first.
Okay.
So let's save the miracle stories for the next thing.
Okay. I thought this is what this broadcast was. Anyways, I got an argument. Forget the miracle story, but I'll hear you tell me yours.
Okay, so the argument right now is that Jesus and Santa Claus are virtually indistinguishable, and here's a couple bullet points I want you to consider, okay? Bullet point number one is both of them are promised to come to the earth, to come to visit us, and then they never do. Bullet point number two is both of them promise to give you things that you ask for, but that basically never happens unless you live in the first world country. Point number three, both of them can fly and defy the laws of physics. Point number four, neither one of them can be verified using empirical means. You just have to believe it on faith. Point number five is both promise to reward you for your good behavior, which goes to point number six, which is that they will punish you for bad behavior. The difference is that the punishment, Santa will bring you coal if you're bad, Jesus will turn you into coal if you're bad. Point number 6 or 7, they both have magical helpers. Point number 8, they will both sit on a throne or a large chair and judge who's naughty or nice. Number 9, both of them are used to coerce people into obedience. That's all of them.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I believe in Jesus, but I wish he would give me my freaking my fucking miracle and give me my hair back.
There's medication for that, my man.
Trust me, I take it. And that's so many. I'm on 70 I'm on 7 goddamn medications. I can't sleep without medication. I'm so angry at God for my shitty medical condition.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
We've talked a little bit about just briefly about some of your medical situation.
I can't get rid of this fat.
Well, let me ask you a question, right? Do you think that God wants you to be in this condition?
If he does, screw him.
What's more likely, that there's an all-good, all-loving God that wants you to be in this condition, or that the God doesn't actually exist?
Well, I can't stop believing in Jesus, so I just...
Why not?
I'm afraid to deny him. I'm afraid to deny... I just, can't... I've seen too much.
You're afraid that you'll burn?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's just the way God rolls.
Well, let me ask you a question. According to the Christian doctrine, right? There's heaven, right? Yeah. And then there's hell. Okay. Now, why is there no place in between?
I believe that for as C.S. Lewis, there may be a purgatory for Christians.
Right, but what I'm saying is, right, I'm an atheist. I don't believe that God exists. I don't believe in any of the stories of the Bible and whatnot. But, like, if you and I live the same life, let's imagine you and I live identical lives. But the only difference is you believe in Jesus and I don't believe in Jesus. I go to eternal conscious torment, which means God is not a God of justice. God only really cares about what you believe. He doesn't care about what you do. But again, that's incongruent with an all-loving God. Like, I have a child, and there's nothing my child could ever do. It doesn't matter what he does. My child could run with a kitchen knife and put it in me. And I would still never want my child to be tortured by flames for even a single minute, much less eternity. So it is incomprehensible to me that there is a God who knows us intimately, who created us to be this way, but then will torture us for all eternity for the mere thought crime of not being convinced of something.
I've struggled.
That's a nonsensical thing.
I've struggled with the same thing. Again, the only conclusion I can come to is that yes, damnation is eternal, but I've thought of a way he could, give universal salvation and even the devil and his angels. I want to make a video one day if people would watch it about this. But what's the point when nobody's watching my fucking YouTube videos? I look so ugly, and I curse God if I look fat like I do.
Listen, we're all going to get ugly eventually. I'm going to be the most hideous person eventually.
I've never looked good. I've never looked good on all my life. So I asked God for this, and God will not give it to me. I'm willing to sell my soul for it. And I don't want to sell my soul, but if I had to do like Jimi Hendrix to be good looking for a few years, so be it. Every time I look at myself, I can't help but curse God.
I understand. Okay, so I understand the fear of hell. I get it. I understand why you would be afraid of it, right? But do you understand how hell doesn't really make sense? Because God could have made a place for people to go that were decent people that, just didn't believe. Why didn't he do that?
Here's what I think. See, God is life and light, and if I was God, what I'd do, if people didn't want me or didn't believe in me, I'd quarantine them in a place, and they'd have to make their own ways. And
right,
and the fire. Why does God need fire? The extra torture if he loves them. Why can't he say, hey, y'all go in this place right here, and once you realize that without me you have no blessings, you'll finally, like the prodigal son, say, fuck this shit and come back to me.
Right, yeah. And the other thing, too, about the hell experience, right? The general idea is, once you're passed on, it's too late. Once you actually have the evidence you need to make your conclusion, now all of a sudden it's too late. That, to me, is incongruent with a God that's loving or caring or is even rational, right? So we have all these irrational things about God. At what point do we just say, maybe the God doesn't really exist? Maybe mankind invented this God and he doesn't actually exist. The reason why he doesn't make sense is because people are just inventing different theological narratives as they go, and they're just constantly trying to plug the hole in the boat to keep the water from coming in.
I'm struggling with this, and especially since I know there was no Moses, I know there was no Adam and Eve. The Bible even says that the foundations be destroyed. What can the righteous do if there's no Moses? But I just can't stop believing in Jesus. But I take the C.S. Lewis approach, but I'm not gonna go all gung ho for Jesus if he's not. I got two things I'm asking Jesus for in the prayer. He's not giving to me, so I'm not gonna go all gung ho for this Jesus if he doesn't love me enough to answer my prayers.
Right, I agree, and he says he will. For example, he says in John 14:13. John 14:13. There we go. Yeah. Whatever you ask in my name, I will do it.
Any promises in the Bible always has catch. You never take the Bible at face value. You have to take all the scripture in its totality. If the Bible says whoever calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved, somebody calls God's name, God doesn't save them. Then somebody says, hey, you didn't repent. The Bible says you also have to repent. You can't take it at face value. You got to take everything together.
Right. Yeah. So, as far as I can tell, I don't see that there's a good reason for you to be in this faith. It sounds to me like you're really only in this faith because you've been indoctrinated.
Also,
that without
Jesus, I'm so lonely.
I get it.
I feel a love. Ever since my jailhouse conversion in 2014, I feel there is an inner knowing that no other religion can give me.
I understand. I used to have the same feeling when I was a Christian. I felt like there was a God up there that really, was with me every step of the way. But the reality is, the more we probe the depths of that God, the more illogical he becomes. And if God is really with me and he really loves me, why is he causing me and anyone else to suffer? If you had children, would you do everything in your power to keep your children from suffering?
Damn straight.
But God doesn't, and God's all-powerful. How could the most powerful being in existence, who doesn't want his children to suffer, cause so much unnecessary suffering?
Yeah, the math does not add up. God, who wants all men to be saved and to come to the knowledge of truth. God, with whom nothing is impossible. So why the hell are people burning in the lake of fire forever and ever and ever? God damn it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's just the theology is incoherent. It's an incoherent theology. So at some point we have to say either God is illogical or this God doesn't exist. Now, let me ask you a question, Wild Man, okay?
Yes.
Is it possible that a God exists, but just not this God?
I think that God as a theory is a viable option. It doesn't have to be a Christian God. It could be a pantheist God.
Right.
God. It could be. I can see that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the God of the Bible doesn't make any sense. It's completely incoherent. I'm not suggesting that you should become an atheist just like me. It's not for everybody. What I am suggesting is that if you want to believe in a God that actually makes sense.
Yeah, but I used to have answered prayers, and that's why I can't. One of the reasons that the first part of my conversion in 1990 wasn't that. At the prayer, I could tell you if you wanted to hear it, but if you don't, I understand.
Yeah. Well, listen. You came in and you said you had a topic that you wanted to talk about. I'd love to hear it.
Okay, you were talking about this yesterday. I was watching about that. I just want to bring something to your attention, but you might. God damn it. Okay, about when David sinned and God punished Israel for the sin, and you said that God was punishing for Israel for David's sin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Samuel, like, keep in mind, you got to take all scripture in its totality. It says the Lord was already angry at Israel, and he moved David to do this so that he could have a reason to punish Israel.
Yeah, so if you go to the beginning of Samuel 24, it's also in Chronicles, right?
Yeah.
So let's pull it up real quick.
And so the way God moved David to do this was he said he allowed the devil to do this.
Right, yeah. So this is an interesting thing. In Chronicles it says that the devil did it, right?
Yep.
And so this is one of the more difficult issues. I'll put it on the screen. In 24 it says, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, which it doesn't actually say why. There's no reason why his anger was kindled against Israel. And then what happens? He incites David to take a census. So we've got two problems. God's mad at Israel with no reason. We have no idea why God is mad at Israel. And then he causes David to sin. And then because of David's sin, God goes and he punishes Israel. But if we go to the parallel passage, there we go, in 1 Chronicles 27, that's the one I was looking for. So we go to was it 1 Chronicles 27? I think it is.
And another thing interesting in the book of Job was praised for not charging God foolishly when accusing God of doing these things he did. That the devil did then, but in the book of Job it says all his acquaintances that came to bewail Job for all the evil that the Lord had done unto him. I used to confuse me when I was 10 years old. Wait a minute, the whole book of Job is saying God didn't do this, but at the very end of the book it says God did it?
Yeah, God was definitely the guy who punished Job. 1 Chronicles 21
the buck stops
says
here, God.
Yeah, 1 Chronicles 21, we'll do verse 1 and 2. Says, Satan stood up against Israel and incited David to count the people of Israel, right? Yeah. So in this passage, Satan was the one that caused things to happen, but it was still 70,000 people of Israel that got executed, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem just to me, and you're bringing up Job. The Job story is not just either. Job didn't do anything wrong, but Job, not only did he get destroyed by God, through the work of Satan, but also all of his children and servants got executed in a horrible manner. They didn't do anything wrong either. Well, what about them?
You get collateral damage. You can conclude
right.
Collateral fucking damage.
At some point, we just have to admit that, even if there is a God, it can't be this God. This God is logically incoherent.
All I know is, I'm gonna do just enough to get by the skin of my freaking teeth, and if I had to be unsexy, I will curse this God till I die. I mean, I'm so you don't know the outrage I feel every time people mock me in the chat because of the way my hair looks. If God won't do it to me, I give my soul to be a good-looking guy with my head full of hair. I don't want.
I won't mock you. There's somebody for everybody. Okay.
I don't want a girlfriend. I just want to be good-looking. I'm happy being single.
I get that.
I don't want no baggage. I'm not gonna be no girl's sugar daddy either.
That's.
I'm writing a song about that. I'm not gonna be your sugar daddy. Last, get your ass, get your goddamn ass off a motherfucking pouch. Pay your way this time. I'm writing that song. I'll put it on Spotify when I can get some music for it.
Please do. Let me know when you do, okay?
Okay, checking my Spotify, Wild Man Chris, please. I'm trying to get famous so I can get the money so I can get the stem cells and the hair transplant.
We'll do anything we can to make you famous, okay?
Wild Man Chris on Spotify, please. I beg you.
Alright, Wild Man, it was good to hear from you. Hopefully I'll hear from you again soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, brother.
Yes. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my slut! You suck my dick, bitch. I'm facing that ear, you rook. Like cutting off your right ear. Stupid! Cause I cannot believe you did that shit. You stupid motherfucker. Suck my slut. Oh, he's gonna ear my rook too. Well, let's ear each other's rook, you slut. From China! Ah! Eh. Ah! With to make a girl spit. I'm facing that ear, your other rook. I eared both your rooks. You are a dumbass. Bitch, suck my slut. Your only option is to swap whores. That's your only fucking option, you son of a bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. What? Stupid! Cause that was stupid! Stupid. I fucked his hole! He deserved that ass whipping. He deserved that eulogy. Some of a bitch was so fucking goddamn stupid as fuck. What a goddamn bitch. Yep, I'll persona the fuck out of that motherfucker. Angry. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. 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 Slut from China. Go on, you slut-eyed whore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. Your only option is to move that motherfucker right here, you son of a bitch. You slut-eyed whore. Move! Move! Move, whore. Stupid! You stupid! At the very best, you're gonna lose that damn rook. At the verse, I'm gonna fork your whore and your king. Stupid! Kiss that whore goodbye. Sucker. You fell for that like a sack of bricks of shit, each one weighing a ton of shit. Stupid bitch. You fell for that like a sack of bricks of shit. Castle, 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 castle. We spit, spit, spit. Bitch, suck my dick, bitch. That whore, that whore, that whore, that whore. You, my dear sir, have just fucked up. You slut from China. You slut from China? Night. Love you. No, you too. I'm pounding this loser in chest. I'm sticking my dick up his butt. Okay, let's see if this motherfucker on persons the fuck out of me. Yep. The motherfucker's not that stupid. Or maybe he is. He's opening his asshole up for a dick. 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 Ah. Slut. We spit, spit, spit. You can kiss that damn pole goodbye. I'm fixing to flush that damn pole down. Damn, he eared my word. You see, that fucking pisses me off. God fucking damn it. I'm such a noob. I'm the noob, not him. Suck my dick, bitch. Now fuck up and move right here. Don't even think about it. Suck my dick, bitch. Now fuck up and move right. Now let's go munch on some poems. Ah! Not too loud, Chris. Okay. God damn it. Cause that was so stupid. Stupid! You fell for that like a sack of bricks of shit. I fucked his hole! You see that dick hanging out of his you see that dick hanging out of his fucking mouth? It's the same dick I'm sticking up his butt and it migrates through his gut, puking cum up his fucking esophagus, puking cum, and it will come out of his mouth, puking cum. Both my dick still puking cum and his fucking mouth, puking all that cum out of his gut and esophagus. Puking cum, stupid bitch. Suck my dick. Move, whore. She's a whore. Move, whore. You slut, shiner. Oh, I see. I thought, I was wondering about this type of chick. Wow. I just shit in my pants.
Because I could have died.
Okay, so you're agnostic. That's fine.
Sound like you was scared to me. Anyway, yeah.
Well, if you get lucky and don't hit your head and hit your leg, I mean, you kind of start thinking about life, buddy.
I don't.
You telling that to me who've been in a war?
Well, I mean, that's each of us have our own take and what we experienced while we were there. And nobody comes back the same.
So I have a quick question. So you were a tinker, which that MOS checked out.
Oh Lord.
Were you on a foot patrol? I'm just curious how this happened. Because as an 0311 in Iraq, I don't remember seeing any tankers going on foot patrols with us. So were you on a foot patrol, or how did this happen?
Well, you get volunteered for some things. I was kind of like volunteered for something, and it happened that way.
And what firearm, what pew-pew were you pew-pewed with?
It was in a village, so they had something. I believe it was, what do they call them? It's an old favorite gun they used to have over there, like a SIG or something like that.
Because hydroshock rounds only come in certain calibers.
Yeah, I believe it's a 40. I can't tell you. I think it was a 9mm SIG. I believe it was a SIG they had back then.
I'll take 9 millers.
Yeah, I think it was a SIG. It had to be a SIG. Because they have old guns over there. Well, I'm sorry, pew-pews over there. You already know that.
With to make a girl spit. With to make a girl spit. That girl at the steakhouse across the road from Starbucks and goddamn, what is the name of that fucking place? That across the road, there was a good-looking blonde girl. I measured her arm, and mine was long enough to almost to make her spit. I was amazed. I didn't think mine would be that much longer. And the amused look on the face as I was commenting, damn, mine was a lot longer than yours. Went to make a girl spit. Spit. Was spit.
Welcome to Mind Shift. I'm Brandon. Today I want to take a look at Jordan Peterson's newest book, We Who Wrestle with God. But why this book and why on this channel? Well, it's interesting that we haven't talked about Jordan Peterson much before because he is playing such a significant role in this rebranding of Christianity or God belief in general. As we all know from all the means, it is extremely hard to pin Jordan down on his actual belief, but that has seemed to narrow much more recently.
If I went back in time with a Panasonic video camera and put that camera in front of the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, would the little LCD screen show a man walk out of that tomb?
I would suspect yes. And why I want to take such a deep look at this book is mainly because of the claim that was made here.
I think I can demolish the atheistic argument permanently.
As someone who was in the faith for 30 years and who has spent a significant amount of their life thinking because of the claim that was made here.
I think I can demolish the atheistic argument permanently.
As someone who was in the faith for 30 years and who has spent a significant amount of their life thinking critically about Christianity, religion, and atheism, I couldn't resist the chance to explore this argument further. So even though that statement is extreme, Jordan Peterson is no stranger to this kind of controversy. Depending on who you ask, he is either a brilliant thinker who fearlessly tackles life's biggest questions or a provocateur prone to overreach and grandiosity. His journey into biblical analysis often raises eyebrows, especially for how he mixes mythology, psychology, and theology, sometimes with little regard for scholarly consensus or textual accuracy. But I am hopeful to approach his work here with actual curiosity and sincerity, but of course with a healthy dose of skepticism. So in this episode, we are going to unpack the first chapter of this tome of a book. This is around 500 pages and is not an easy read. If you've read anything by Jordan Peterson before, I would venture to say so far this is the most, I don't want to use the word complicated. I also don't want to poison the well and say convoluted, but let's just say you've really got to pay attention. So, chapter 1 is in the beginning.
Break it down into 5 subparts. We're going to go through each of them, so we'll spend the time
talking Joseph
What is the case being made? Is it for Christianity or is it just for God belief? The way that Jordan Peterson talks and the way he talks in these either-ors between faith and the lack of faith would have you believe that he's really just trying to say God, and he might even be redefining God. In fact, if you continue to watch the rest of the part of the clip that I showed you, he goes on to say, if one believes in good, does one really not believe in God? So if we're just going to completely change the terminologies around what we mean when we say God or religion or Christianity, then maybe he'll get his point across. But I'm going to try to hold his feet to the fire here, because he's using an entire 500-page book that is filled with biblical stories. That's one specific religion. It would be one thing if he was using Hindu Vedas, Buddhist texts, early Native American creation stories to kind of appeal to this, and it would still be a little bit of a fallacy, but to appeal to this majority aspect of how humanity has always sought something higher, something deeper, something greater than themselves. But when you niche down to using only Christian texts to make your case, even if just metaphorically for a greater being, I think you've attached yourself to the Christian worldview and the truth claims of the text so much that you're going to have a hard time escaping. And I think we see that already in chapter 1. So I'm going to shut up with this preview and we're going to get right into it.
She's got long hair.
God has a great spirit. Jordan is making a case about what
Look at that. Now that's long spit on.
How is God presented as the great book of Genesis begins? As an animated spirit, creative, mobile, and active, something that does and is. God is, in short, a character whose personality reveals itself as the biblical story proceeds. So he's setting up a definition of God, which I hope will serve as very helpful instead of getting into the abstract of God is the sum of all parts that we can't conceive, or God is the greatest idea of good that can be imagined, these kinds of things. He's grounding it in the biblical text, which of course personifies the results in a Christian society, for example. We're going to very quickly get into a Jordan-esque
here's the thing.
of trying to define
Stupid.
but I'm trying to show you that I'm taking this seriously. There's two
Unbelievably
words here in this early part of chapter 1 that he kind of dives into. One is the word moving, and one is the word water. And in moving, I think he's overreaching. But in water, I really see what he's getting at. So I want to show you this. Genesis opens with a confrontation. God is moving upon the face of the waters. What does moving mean? It means God is mobile, obviously, which is fine for making your case about God being an actual character. But then he goes into, less obviously, moving is what we say when we have been struck by something deep. God is what has encountered us when new possibilities emerge and take shape. God is what we encounter when we are moved to the depths. It's pretty. It's poetic. I have no problem if we're just reading the Bible as poetry. We want to take a creative analysis class on it to do the kind of work that Jordan is doing. But if your end goal is to destroy the atheist argument, you cannot be this imprecise when dealing with simple terms. This is a creation story. We're hearing about the waters being created, and we hear that the Spirit of God moves among the face of the waters. That's it. Anything else you're going to pull out, other than the fact that, okay, God has a spirit and he is mobile, is completely subjective. And I think you'll see that that's going to be the case for a lot of this. So that's like sentence 4 here, and I thought to myself when I started reading, oh no, this whole thing is going to be word salad to the nth degree, and there's not going to be anything. But he surprised me because he does the same thing shortly after with the word water, and I want to try to give him some credit. What then does waters mean? Particularly the waters that God has not yet created. That in the ancient Hebrew, chaos, potential, what lurks but has not yet been revealed. As water is the precondition for life, but also harbors the unknown in its depths,
depths. God is therefore the spirit who faces chaos, who confronts the void, the deep, who voluntarily shapes what has not yet been realized, and navigates the ever-transforming horizon of the future. God is the spirit who engenders the opposites, light and darkness, earth and water, as well as the possibilities that emerge from the space between them. Now here, I think, and maybe I'm the one being super subjective, and you can definitely criticize me for doing so, I see this as not such an overreach. I think that we do get a creation myth being presented in a particular order for a particular reason, and starting with water and representing water as kind of the chaos makes sense, not just how we functionally think about it, but in other creation myths that we see. We typically see the same kind of order laid out, and we see the same kind of striving or...
Let boring this fuck.
This video is kindly sponsored by Ground News.
Even atheists today are admitting that the universe, space-time and matter, had a beginning out of nothing.
Space-time and matter had a beginning out of nothing.
Part of the value of the ontological argument is to invite people to consider a more enchanting metaphysic. Many of them we needed a new theory of evolution.
The language of a legal transaction is being utilized. It just passes the buck to the next thing.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. It is true. You can show it to be fact. Did the conquest of Canaan actually happen?
The evidence overwhelmingly supports the total conquest.
Does it now? I've been studying the art of defending religious beliefs, commonly known as apologetics, for quite some time now, and over the years, I've noticed something fascinating. As I've watched prominent defenders navigate complex arguments, utilizing philosophy, archaeology, and science, patterns began to emerge. What started as casual observations gradually crystallized into something more defined, a recipe, if you will, for becoming a successful apologist. That is, someone who can effectively keep the religious steadfast in their faith and fend off the growing doubts posed by skepticism. What really struck me is that despite appearances, it's not really about their arguments or the depth of their knowledge. There's something else, something more fundamental in how they operate, how they position themselves, and how they handle challenges to their views. So I started noting down this recipe, and what blew my mind is that every major defender of the faith, without exception, follows this exact blueprint. And what I've come to realize is that this isn't a mere coincidence. They're not merely helpful attributes that they all happen to share. No, these are prerequisites. They are required. They are the essential ingredients for success as an apologist. Whether the defender be a Presbyterian championing the ontological argument.
Part of the value of the ontological argument is to invite people to consider a more enchanting metaphysic.
An evangelical defending young earth creations.
It is true. You can show it to be fact. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Is a fact of history.
A Muslim defending the contingency argument.
It just passes the buck to the next thing.
Or, frankly, any Christian apologist insisting the Bible doesn't endorse slavery. It's all the same.
What is happening is that the language of a legal transaction is being utilized.
Legal transaction?
It's the exact same recipe. And the flock, oh boy, they love it, they eat it up, they come for seconds. So today, what I'm going to do is pull back the curtain and show you in real time how a rising apologist is pushing my The project you're about to watch represents months of intense research, years of investment, and countless hours of meditation on the right now. And it wouldn't have been possible without my researchers and our channel's sponsor, Like me, I've watched with concern as findable, reliable, objective news and increasingly challenging.
You are fake news.
Social media algorithms prioritize sensational headlines to generate clicks, sacrificing depth and nuance. This is precisely why Ground News has become an indispensable tool in daily routine. It enables me to analyze multiple sources covering the talk, examining their bias, credibility, and opinions. In a world where it's stuck in an echo chamber, Ground News provides the way out. You can check them out at ground.news/blackhound. Let me demonstrate the planning for the research team. The zero But looking closer at how different the story is,
While some sources focused on speculating about Elon Musk's response to the moon, others provided straightforward reporting on the brilliance of the This comprehensive feature provided hopefully maintains spectators with full scope and more intimate, not just extremely deep. In an increasingly polarized world, the balance of hope and consumption has never been more essential. Brand music is giving audiences 50% off their unlimited access bundle. This is the best deal, and it will only be available for a limited time. Experience it fiercely. Brand .me/live. If you value balance more than ever you know, I'm confident that you'll find this tool indispensable as I am.
He gives me a little extra treat. Give me a little extra treat.
You'll be helping out the channel. I follow his journey with particular interest, not just because our philosophical explorations of power and time, but because it's become a perfect case study of successful apologetics. And something that every ingredient for us executed with precision. So today, instead of my usual approach by accepting arguments and examining evidence, we're going to do something different. We're going to use Michael's recent appearance as our window to understanding how modern apologetics really works. Consider this your behind the scenes with Michael as our guide to the art of decorated defender of faith.
You're my very special lady.
Michael is going to speak about the conquest of Canaan, the biblical narrative describing the Israelites' invasion and occupation of Canaan as commanded by God.
Give a summary of the scholarship on this in terms of, did the conquest of Canaan actually happen? What is the overall state of scholarship on a question like that?
Well, it seems to be shifting more in the direction of historicity. It definitely seems to be moving away from the Deber or Finkelstein idea that this was all mythology written later. Now, that still seems to be the consensus, especially among critical scholars, for sure. But the evidence overwhelmingly supports historical conquest.
Let's pause the tape right here. Those of you familiar with the relevant fields probably just got whiplash from Michael's statement.
Well, it seems to be shifting more in the direction of historicity. Now, that still seems to be the consensus, but the evidence overwhelmingly supports historical conquest.
The claim that scholars are shifting towards believing in the biblical historical account of the conquest of Canaan, that's about as accurate as claiming that historians are now shifting towards believing that Atlantis was a real historical civilization. It is nonsense. It's completely false. It's frankly cringe. But here's what's fascinating. The inaccuracy isn't a bug in Michael's approach. It's a feature. And to understand why, we need to look at the bigger picture. Digest the scene. We have another Christian apologist and pastor, Gavin Ortland, who's hosting a show about one of the most ethically challenging parts of the Bible, the conquest narrative. You know, the one where divine commands of slaughtering entire civilizations are issued, including children, women, and even livestock. It's the kind of material that makes modern believers squirm, that demands careful scholarly handling, the kind of topic where you would expect to see a panel of biblical scholars, archaeologists, and ethicists carefully unpacking layers of historical context and interpretation. But instead, we have Michael Jones presented as an expert voice on this complex topic. And here's what's truly revealing. If you're unaware of the scholarly consensus and watch Gavin's interview with Michael, you'd never realise that his claims are highly controversial. You'd never know that he isn't recognised as an expert in the field.
Give a summary of the scholarship on this in terms of, did the conquest of Canaan actually happen? What is the overall state of scholarship on a question like that?
The entire framework is carefully constructed to present Michael as an authoritative figure that he simply isn't. Now, don't misunderstand me here. Michael is no doubt an intelligent person, but the situation is indeed odd. It's like inviting someone who's read plenty about quantum mechanics and has come to a view vastly at odds with actual PhDs, and then introduce them as a leading physicist. Outside religions and cults, the theatrical elevation of non-experts to expert status is immediately recognized as absurd. A respectful History Channel, so not the History Channel, wouldn't present a hobby.
All Christians, like me, are taught from a very early age that Jesus spent his entire life in the Middle East and that he was crucified and died in Jerusalem. But here in Kashmir, there is a totally different story. One that claims that Jesus did not die on the cross but escaped to India, where he continued his teaching, got married, had a son and lived to a ripe old age, and even that he was buried here.
ईशमूर्ति तदे प्राप्त हित शुदा शिवम करी ईशमसी इति च मम नाम प्रतिष्ठतम्.
I have come to meet a man who has spent the last 40 years investigating this ancient tradition.
When you study the Gospels and you come to the information where it is said that Jesus was lost to his parents at the age of 12 and he came back at the age of 28 or 30 to Jerusalem.
I saw a figure appear to me in a night of great meditation and long periods of concentration. A figure appeared to me in the room that was basically made out of heat distortion. You ever seen like when heat, you see heat distortion, how it changes things? Well, it seemed to be like that in a cutout of a human figure.
God damn you.
So, like, if you really are an atheist and you just believe you're going to live for like another 40 years or so, why not just live your life and enjoy it? Why are you actively going after something that makes people happy, makes society better, was crucial for the development of modern science, crucial for the development of hospitals and orphanages and spreading literacy, and created missionary activity that raised literacy rates across the globe, as I point out in my video, how Christianity changed the world? Like, why would you actively try to deconvert people from this religion when it has been so beneficial and still is? It doesn't make sense. If I was an atheist, as I've said before, I'd be like Tom Holland or Tim O'Neill. I may not promote it, but I certainly wouldn't be trying to deconvert people from it. I'd just be talking about history and things I like. So,
I tell you why atheists are militant anti-theists. The message of Christianity threatens them. It troubles the waters in their souls. The message of Christianity disturbs some innermost part of their psyche. Truly disturbs, because atheists, even Matt Dillahunty and Aaron Robb will admit, you don't know there's a God, you just believe there is no God. You don't.
Time
hit your head. Boop. Feels like plastic. You stupid. Stupid. Now fuck with the move right here. Jesus fucking Christ. Suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. God damn it. God fucking damn it. This is that girl here.
Reach for a star, or maybe shoot it from the park. I'd like to do it all before I'm through. Fly into space, or maybe save for human race. All these things seem so appealing, but I'll never get the chance, 'cause all I do is dance. My mama said my brains are in my feet. Dancing, dancing. You knew I'd never make him very proud. So I ran away from home to live all low. To make myself stand out in the crowd. Then it hit, my ideas began to fit. I had to be what I was meant to be. Now my name is up in lights, and I hug it every night. They will write my brains off in my feet. Dancing, dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, 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 my feet are dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, 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 my feet are dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, 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 my feet are dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, my feet are dancing. Dancing, dancing.
I see it, dick! In the future, I see it, dick! Now fucking believe this phone out here. I will dick your king up. Ask him up! I will dick him up. Alright, well, I love that part. Let's see that girl here. That cute girl. Oh, where's the damn stroller? God damn it, get that fucking stroller. God fucking damn it. Move, whore! Stupid! You stupid! Stick suck my dick. Suck my dick, bitch. Stupid! Cause that was so stupid! Son of a bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Okay, let's get this chick over with. Okay, last game. Win, lose, draw, glitch, battle the board, one, refuse, a rematch, or I just quit wherever we do. What, 14? Why just want to? Why, suck my God fucking Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus cunt fucking Christ. Where's the cute girl? There the fuck she goes. He's bringing out that whore. Bitch suck my slut. Wow, she smells like spit. Does she have a spit effect on? With a spit effect. Yes, she's got a spit effect on him. Spit, 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 spit. And that smells like spit. Let's see another version of spit effect. With a spit effect. I curse God if I'm not, and it's a lot longer than hers. Spit, 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 spit. Spit, 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 spit. Now I get to see another spit effect on. Wow, she's got a lovely face. Hold on, I gotta touch her hair. Woo! With to touch her hair. Woo, she's cute. Pit with ngongos. Pit. Wow, this long. That girl's got some long ones too. Holy shit, my dick is hard. Holy shit, my dick is hard. God fucking damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. Was Pete. Well, I thought Wait, smell it. Her arm is longer than hers. With the knife spit. There was this long spit on. Holy Holy shit, my dick is hard. And they thought that my form's longer than hers. I curse the Holy Ghost for my forms are not longer than hers. Fuck this, I lost the fucking game.